All right, let's go. Yone banned by T1. I don't know if that's that great into BLG because I don't really think BLG is a great Yone team. So BLG has been playing Vi. Vi has been not doing super well at this tournament. It's been okay. Nocturne ban into T1. Okay, because T1 could play like Nocturne Nico, for example. That's a combo you could see. Maybe they're like, oh man, this Nocturne champ beat us. This champ. Will they ban something like Renekton? Because obviously Bin is extremely Mandarin. He knows like even more words than Zika. Then again, I feel like Zeus is the type of player that can play into it. Oh, just Ari first pick. Ari first pick I think works into Faker because is Faker gonna play anything that really beats it in lane? Like maybe he'll play Nico himself. I could see it. I could see blind pick Ari for a player like Knight. I could 100% see it. Like he's that guy. Yep, there it is. They can't see it. I can see that shit. Gnar. Okay, so Gnar Vi as the answer. Let's see what Wei plays. Because he's played Vi in the first couple games. Does he go for something like a Viego himself? Ooh, Bin Jax. Skarner. Skarner Jax. I mean, that looks pretty BLG. We haven't seen Wei play Skarner yet because it wasn't good on the patch, but yeah. Baker Silas. I mean, they don't have great ults for him, do they? Like Ari ult, Skarner ult is fine. It's not Maokai ult, Alistar ult though. I think it's fine for BLG right here. Bin Jax, Knight Ari, yeah, they want to win. Guys, I assume that Jhin will be picked by Guma on 4 if it's let through. Okay, they banned the Renata for the Kalista Renata combo, or Draven Renata. Is definitely a good carrier champ. You could ban Poppy. If you want to ban supports, you could ban Poppy. You could ban Bard. And I don't think you ban Bard when you have this, so I think Poppy ban could make sense. Poppy when you have a bunch of dashes. Something that Carrier played well in playoffs. Or you could ban Jhin. Ban Ashe. Okay. I feel like Ashe Jhin might be low damage, though, for T1's comp. All right. Kalista. Is it just going to be like Jhin Nautilus here? I mean, Nautilus is pretty good for... Nautilus is a pretty good ult for Sylas, but most support ults are good for Sylas. Could go, could go Jhin Rel, MF Rel? Jhin Rel, MF Rel, something like this. Ooh, okay, Poppy. Poppy is decent. I don't know if On has played much of it though. Pike for Carrier, that would be pretty sick. That would be sick. I don't think he'll go it. I think he's gonna go like Nico or something. Knowing him, isn't it just like Nico Kalista? Isn't that his thing? Or am I delusional? I'm not delusional. There it is, guys. I'm not delusional. I'm old but not delusional. And plus, they got beat by Kalista Renata, or not Kalista Renata, Kalista Nico when they were playing Renata Draven into pain. Like, fuck, bro. We're losing the pain. How broken is this comp? Is he a Sylas player? He's like a fine Sylas player. He's not as good as like Showmaker, Zika, Chovy, but he's fine. He's like Yagao when Yagao plays Sylas. Yagao was pretty decent at Sylas, but he wasn't Cream, he wasn't Scout Sylas, he wasn't Knight Sylas, obviously. Let's see, bro. Let's see. I don't know. I think BLG wins this game though. Like they just have a very BLG comp. I think T1 has a T1 comp, but I think that in these types of games, normally BLG is fine. BLG. Ooh, Carrier's flash just like that. That's actually really big. I mean, they started Charm, but I don't think it should matter that much. It's not like Sylas is just going to bully you level 1. So Carrier starts the game without flash on Nico. Means he's not going to be able to pressure as hard as he normally would want to. Looks like BLG is going to 2v1 though. Okay, BLG is going for the 2v1. Considering the early Kalista Nico lane, they still think it'll be too hard to lane. Might as well just swap back into it when you're level 3 and you have the ability to stop the Kalista with your W. Explain the 2v1 lane swap again. Essentially, the meta is that people have their supports get level 2 off mid so that they can rotate to the off lane. So because the support gets level 2 from mid, that means that the support is then able to show up to this like situation at level 2, and then you can TP your top laner, and he shares the experience with the top. He shares the experience with the AD carry because then like he could be farthest away from the lane. Because you want your top laner to be able to TP back top, and if your support gets experience mid, then your support can move over to the side lane to dive, to cover, or he can move to dive. So your support has more mobility because he doesn't have teleport. Yeah, this ends up being decent for Bin. Bin is just going to walk top now. Caught the experience. Bin is going to have a little bit of an experience lead, provided that he can actually get to this lane in time. Looks fine though for them, and BLG got exactly what they wanted here, right? They got the ability to dodge the early levels of Nico Kalista, and then they swap back. So I mean, they will lose some experience top. Maybe it won't be that good for Bin. I think Bin will just probably be even, but it's fine. Okay, they see Owner starting this camp. The thing is, because of the base from T1's bot lane here, because T1 ended up basing their bot lane after in order to, you know, get back to lane. Even though the Skarner and Ahri should be stronger at this point, they don't want to contest the Raptors here because there is a chance that Nico is just opening mid and then Nico ends up being on the Raptor camp and they lose. So always have to consider it. Wei is hovering, and the reason why Wei is doing this is because Kalista or Nico has no flash. So he wants to see if there's an angle that they can kill the Nico before Nico gets flash back up.
They're all just kind of coordinating.
So he's going to look for Nico here. The no flash Nico. He's going for it.
Wei coming in. On can go in as well and try to
It's a clone.
escape tools, but they're just hitting the clone. Keria.
Okay, good block with the clone from Keria. The Wei loses a little bit of timing there. Doesn't really matter. I mean, he's just slightly behind in tempo on his camp. And he'll go topside after, and they'll play for grubs probably. So Faker and Knight, even in CS.
Allowed that to kind of allow these very talented laners to thrive in the way in which he enables.
Faker's going to TP. Both will TP back mid right now.
We've seen him play through top lane as well.
Oh,
nice route.
is On dead?
On getting chunked out here in the 2v2. You know,
doesn't look dead yet.
Forcing the flash out from Elk 2.
All right. Flash blown. This is the strength of the early game bot lane of Kalista Nico. They should know exactly where Vi is. Vi and Skarner are both killing right now. But it is good that they're going to be able to deny some experience from the Jhin.
Might be a bit easier, and
it's a timer where you expect T1 to be pretty strong. Skarner will get one of the grubs.
In the meantime, we'll only be able to grab
yeah, this is because of the pressure mid, because Faker is half HP. This is where you'd expect BLG to pressure Drake. I guess we'll see if...
On the way down.
Got onto Keria here. It's actually the real one. Owner's walking in. I don't think Owner should be allowed to do this. This is really going to be bad for them. This is really going to be bad for them. They have Jhin ult to back this up. Wei flashes. Knight flashes too. Knight has the R to the Drake, I guess. Is On just dead or what? Faker? Okay, Faker's doing something. But he has no mana. He's just going to die here, isn't he? 2 for 1. 2 for 1 on this play. Or I guess, I guess 2 for 1 on this play. Ends up being 2 for... Actually, 2 for 2. Never mind. Wait, I'm surprised that he was actually able to kill anyone there. It's okay for both. I would say it's probably favored for... I would say it's probably favored for BLG, no? They got a kill on both carries where Nico got a kill. They used flashes. I mean, they both have first item mid. It's really not that big of a deal. One thing that was really good by Bin here is that he rotated mid during this play and he actually got a plate. Did he get 2 plates? No, I got 1 plate. Yeah, this is looking like it'll be a fight. I mean, BLG only wants 1 more. If they can get 1 more and get out, they're completely okay with it. And Bin with his tier 2 boots, he's just moving while Zeus is pushing in the wave. We've seen Bin do this twice now. Bro, actually, BLG is going to get the 4 grubs. I'm really surprised that T1 didn't fight for this. They didn't try to TP in the Mega Gnar and just go. Maybe it's just a combination of the Zeke's being completed and just not having flash on the Nico. I felt like that was an angle for them. Oh, this is a good play. I think this is good. Keria's in. But it's actually, like, Skarner's play was good, but I just don't think they have the damage. Okay. Ends up being another play, another kill for Faker. Yeah, this was not good from BLG. They didn't have Knight with them. And obviously, Faker is way stronger at this point in the game than Guma, so... Overall, it's a win when it comes to the kill. They get a plate here. I guess we'll see. I wonder if Ahri is going to move towards top or if they're just going to keep him mid. Guma went bot and they actually got bot turret off this. Huge on the map for T1, honestly. Huge on the map. You normally expect Ahri to be moving to this play if they were going to make some type of like dive play happen. The thing is, they don't even really want to make some type of dive play happen because Zeus has TP and Bin doesn't have TP. So if they really engage a committed fight top, it could be very bad for them.
Wei looking to make the dive happen. Owner here as well. Bounce in from Zeus, trying to get away from the Skarner, knowing that CC is...
They're just going to go on Owner. Try to knock out Zeus. Oh, they actually ended up knocking out Owner. Okay. Is Zeus just winning this? Like, what's going to happen here? Knight is... Or, Faker is coming on Silas. Maybe Wei has to flash. Oh, that's Keria. Never mind. Never mind. That's Keria. What the f? Faker has TP, bro. I actually thought that was Faker for a second. I thought he like TP'd up, but he's just bot. Overall, good tempo play for T1. Like the result of this is fine. They use all their ults. They don't get anything off of it. It should be free Drake for T1. They should get second Drake here for free. We have Kalista with Borg. I mean, they're spiked out of their minds. They're gonna go Herald and Drake. They're gonna try to get both off this. I mean, Knight won't have ult back up. He won't be level 11 either. I mean, I think T1 could get both. I think T1 could get both here.
then disengage.
And when you burn those resources, you don't have enough left to take the fight. As Faker
This is a little bit early from Faker here. This is a little bit early, but it might be fine anyway.
All stolen away. T1, this is both. They already got one objective. They want to go for two.
Yeah, they get both here. But we knew they were going to get both, right? Like, of course they're going to get both because there's no ults on the side of BLG. So BLG can't actually fight this. They have to give second, and then they have to play for level 11 fight. They're going to try to dive Zeus, maybe. Never mind. They TP Knight over, and then Faker just answers the TP. Faker wants to trade here because he could just use his ult.
They get the Herald.
Is Bin going to TP bot here? I think Bin just TP's bot, right?
Beautiful stuff.
I think Bin should TP bot here.
So T1,
like, he would just be able to TP bot for free because they just used 2 teleports top and BLG only used 1, right? So I thought that Bin was going to actually use his teleport, but he's just going to save his TP advantage and just walk bot himself. So they're really prepping for another fight. The thing is, there's nothing up topside right now. There's no Herald, there's no Baron for 5 minutes, so I don't know what he's going to be able to use his TP on. That's why I think that Bin should have just TP'd back bot as quick as he could.
And 2 Drakes. It's nothing insurmountable.
Faker has...
About to be caught out here. Hale going in, well timed, well positioned. Charm fall position.
And they can't kill him, can they? Isn't he just too tanky?
Away Knight's ultimate. Not sure about the individual cooldown.
Okay, let's see.
Time on this one. Does he have the hijack? The answer is no.
Oh, never mind.
Down.
He's not too tanky. They hold him still just so Knight can land the charm, lands his full combo, and then they just chase him down with ult. I guess Wei is too tanky. There's no TP from Faker. This is actually a really impactful kill. Maybe T1 can spawn Herald towards mid, but they are going to lose their top turret eventually here.
On knockback, using
On didn't W it. On didn't W it. On Grief, but they're TPing Bin. They're TPing Bin. This is where Bin has TP. Elk is in trouble. He clears the mid wave. He's not going to die here. Bin is going on to Guma. Good flash from Wei. Is Keria dead too? No, Keria has to flash. Overall, it's a win for BLG, I think. Kind of close. I mean, a lot of summoners used here. They didn't get the top turret. The Herald didn't come down. Ooh, there was a lot of flashes used though. No flash on Kalista, no flash on Nico. I think that's really, really big. Vi used flash as well. Wei used flash. No flashes though. Seems like it should be good for BLG. Guma also has no flash. We'll see. Oh, they're going on to Zeus.
Gonna be matched here. Zeus getting lower and lower, desperate to get the Mega. Faker gives him a bit more time to stack it up, but it might not be enough in the face of Knight. Flash is available. Can charm flash quite easily. Playing this one out a little bit slower.
Faker got hit.
Stolen for a bit of extra resources.
They ended up missing though.
Elk waiting off to the side. Curtain call.
And missed the W afterwards. Zeus has TP. I mean, this should be winnable for T1. T1 should get this for free. I don't think BLG could contest. Can BLG contest this? I don't think so. Knight has no TP. They're going to have to give third Drake. Ends up being a huge win for T1. Ends up being a huge win, bro. They get third Drake here. That means that BLG can't make another mistake throughout the game. Yeah, they can't contest the Drake after they use Ahri ult. They don't end up killing with Ahri ult. Like, they weren't able to move fast enough for the Jhin ult. Faker had no flash. Zeus did have flash. He would have flashed if the Q was going to end up hitting him. They can keep on sieging this, I think.
One more wave. Bin feeling more confident in the 1v1. Zayas has flash, likely to be
he's just solo killing him, isn't he?
How long in the leap strike should you be able to finish the job? Goes golden.
Yeah, solo killed. There's nothing here, too. He can just proc through the wave. Faker's moving down. He actually can't proc through the wave. He's got to be careful. Solo kill from Bin. I mean, Zeus was holding on well versus the Bin Jacks, bro. He was holding on well versus the Bin Jacks.
Zayas in trouble once again. Faker can't.
They try to go Baron or what?
Doesn't seem like the right call. Sleeping out,
oh, good timing from Wei. Nah, this is bad TP from Faker, I think. Let's see. Isn't he just gonna die? Okay, let's see. Bin has Zanya's. Bin is gonna Zanya's. It's bad TP from Faker. He's just dead too. Oh man. Are they gonna run over and try to do Baron? They're gonna run over and try to do Baron with Bin's TP. They're just going straight to it. It's gonna be very hard for Oder to get in. I mean, I think T1 should probably just give it and go for Soul, no? Just try to stall them here, try to make them suffer a bit, and then go for Soul. I think that's probably the play. On still has ult.
Cannot overstep.
Nice just hovering over the wall.
The most they can hope for is a steal. But it's so difficult with On.
On is just going to make sure that they can't do it. Zeus has TP, though.
Getting lower.
I mean, the thing is, if BLG gets this, if they're not able to back quick enough, then T1 can potentially just get Baron. Or get a Soul, I mean.
On. Ulti, 15-second cooldown. Looking to lock.
Just ult again. Oh, they're going really hard for Elk. Is Guma just going to die? Guma's alive. Guma's alive. It's one. Oh, wait. No. Bin just got in. Bin just got in. Focus on Bin here.
is there, but it's
good enough. They're gonna get soul. They griefed. They griefed. BLG griefed. They tried to do Baron when they couldn't. Poppy actually didn't get the ult off either. Dude, On has been a liability in this one. They're gonna get Baron and soul, bro. Actually, maybe they don't get Baron. Wei can maybe steal it here.
Wei has an angle to steal.
Clone will spot him.
But honestly, he should probably just try to stay alive to contest the soul.
He can't afford to die here. Zeus now chasing.
They could get both, maybe. Can they get both? They get both? They can't. Maybe they can't. It's going to be a soul fight. Ooh, big throw from BLG. I feel like On just... They could have played this better, but On like used his ult way too early. Wasn't able to zone anyone with his ult here. And then they just sent it full on to Elk, knowing that Bin was off to the side. And they just weren't able to actually fight this. And it's really good that they just understood the angle that this side of the fight was weak. This was really good from T1. I mean, this is what T1 is always best at, is like finding the clutch plays.
And while he does take down Guma,
that's actually so big. All right, let's see the soul fight. Let's see the soul fight. I'm done with the replay. They just didn't have that much damage, to be honest. Like, Jhin is not that good at dealing damage to it. I mean, they wanted to do it with Jack's TP.
You need space to work. You need space in the team fights.
It's not completely won from T1 yet.
BLG happy to keep them,
but it is definitely like much better spot than it looked like they were in after Bin had all this side lane pressure.
The Baron buff they are burning, but it looks like it might just be the flip.
Remember, you've
got. I mean, flip would favor BLG.
Knockback from On will be big, trying to zone out. Gets the jungler out of the picture.
Oh, Faker went in while Faker went in while they got Poppy ulted out. That's not good.
So graciously stole. Finally, we'll get it back, trying to burn it through. At least On carry.
Does Bin get Zhonya's off? Bin didn't get Zhonya's off.
Is ready to open up. The curtain's called. One shot, two. Health bar's too high for him to do anything yet.
Still fine though. Oh, they caught Keria. Keria is gonna die here. Keria dies. Zeus is still in though. On is on the other side. Let's see. Can they get out? Doesn't look like they can. Ends up being 3 for 3, but the soul was denied, and the Baron push is stalled.
Flash forward from Zeus. They're not done. They want more. On trying to body block. Knight with the red buff. How many cooldowns?
On is just gonna die for him. On's gonna just die. He's gonna be the homie here.
But he will fall.
Ends up being kills for T1, but they didn't get soul. They're gonna have 5k gold lead though. 4k gold lead, I guess I should say. 4k gold lead. And you're a T1 fan. I mean, I just think that like the team, when I never think of T1 as like they can never beat this team that's better than them. I think about it sometimes like versus like Gen G or like those types of really controlled teams in LCK. But like internationally, I never feel like T1 is just like a pushover. Like they can't win a best of one. It's a best of one. You can definitely see them winning a best of one versus anyone.
Keep the pressure on bot lane. Keep that push in. Give you a nice angle to potentially create a flank. Faker now joins the squad.
Oh, they're actually just going on Wei. Do we get a Poppy ult here? Poppy's ults away the Nico. But that guy has GA. Owner has GA here. He's gonna have to Zhonya's here. This is really, really good right now. Really good right now. Poppy ulted. The Poppy ult from Faker was huge here, by the way. Faker ulted out Knight. So Bin just dies. That's gonna be soul, bro. I don't think they can contest it. I really don't think they can contest it. Okay. They're gonna lose Baron as well. I think that's it, bro. I think that's GG. Bro, that was actually so big from Faker. That was really clutch. I mean, Wei just couldn't really be there at this point, I think.
They'll just now see the health bar. Faker off on the side, looking to lock up Elk, forcing the flash.
Big. They're going right in onto Elk. Elk had no flash. GG. They send mid. Bro, BLG, if they lose a best of 3, they have to win 2 best of 3s in a row. If not, by far the best team from China could be eliminated. That's insane. It's insane that LNG, who was worse than BLG all year, is through, and BLG has their back against the wall. I mean, they did first pick the Ahri. The Skarner was fine. I mean, I honestly think a lot of the problems were the Poppy just not being useful. The Poppy just was not a useful pick in this game. This was not great. I think they can end. Let's see. Oh, good ulti. Maybe they can end, actually. After that, maybe they can end. Let's see. Because Knight is up in 11. No, they can. Bro, this Poppy was f***ing useless, I gotta say. I thought that, like, Bin Jax actually didn't do much damage there. I thought he would do more, but I guess, like, that build is more just for team fighting.